Go, go, go. Oh, I've got auto start enabled. I forgot that I had auto start enabled. I'm glad that I caught that. That would have been awkward, wouldn't it? That would have been tremendously awkward. Welcome to this live stream, guys. Thing at the moment. I'm just bringing stuff up a little bit so that I can hear myself. And then I'll bring that up to 6. They bring this thingy up to 6. Here we go. Awesome. How are we all doing? Hang on. Are we going to behave ourselves today? Or is the green screen going to be silly? Nobody knows. But it is now 5 o'clock, so we can definitely get into it, which is great. Welcome. Hang on, let me just find myself. Am I big? Sup Shredders, welcome to this fan request number 30 today. It's the SP Patrons edition, so SP Patrons will get priority pick in this one. So if you're an SP Patron here, you'll get your song done first. If not, don't worry, there's still plenty of time for us to do song requests. It just may be like a little while, but I'll try to go through these as quickly as I can. I'm just going to go here and copy these songs and sort through everyone to make sure I don't miss anyone. I know a few of you guys are... I know a few of you guys by hand, obviously, so like this shouldn't take too long. Got Andres as well. Now, if I've missed you in the list, let me know, okay? Because I don't want to sort of confuse things. Hello, everyone. And once I'm done, I'll say hello to everyone on the who's come into the chat, and then we'll get into some reviews. Yeah. So nearly through that. Hi everyone. That's not looking good. Hi everyone. How is your weekend going? Okay, we've got Jacob good as well. I'll have to put that in there as well. We'll definitely remember. Anthony Kong, Paul 7931. Yep. Absolutely, I think Paul's in there too. Cool. There we go. Good, 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 good. We've got a lot of different songs for us today. Lots of different songs for us today. Okay, so we've got a few people in here, a few SP patrons. Welcome to all the SP patrons who have come along to the live stream. And I think that's 5, which is cool. I could have someone missed. There we go. So we've got Allenson. Make that big. That looks big enough for me. Hopefully it is for you guys. Cool. So we've got Jacob Good as well as Jacob Good. There we go. So we've got Jacob in there. So it's okay. So Jacob's there. And then we've got these two here. Hi, everybody. Obviously, Shinida is done. The box is done. And I think Peter C as well came after Shinida, which is real. We should be good now. I think I have everyone's pick here. So yeah, hello to Anthony Kong, Lanny1185, Alan Sun, LC, Omabala, you, Alan Sun, Fantasy, Unknown Racer, Kisei, Katanagi, you, Andres. Who is this lovely, gentle person? Gonna just open up DPL here. And that's looking quite big for me. I don't want it to be that big. So that is, no, we want to convert that way. Touching a King Rob, I've seen that before. I'm just not good with the symbols. And then we have another one here. Sake and Food to Keita, awesome, as well as obviously Paul 7931, Kesoka banned by you, Torres W, Shen Yuda, Peter C, Jacob Good, Rayquaza, and yeah, final person as well as Elvin K. We have got no, I don't want to open TikTok right now. And here we go. Used to refer to someone whose name is unknown. Awesome. We're good. We got everyone. So yeah, I've got Alan Sun here, Andreas L, Paul7931, Blue Dinner Box, Shinny Dart, and Jacob Good. Please let me know if you're an SP patron and I've missed you in the list, but I don't think I have. I think we're good to go. So without further ado, we're gonna start with Alan Sun's pick here, which is this one. And yeah, sorry, I missed this. Doing great. This is my third day in Auckland so far, so good, great nation. Well, and hopefully enjoy your time in Auckland. Please also be careful about the hurricane or the cyclone that we're going to be having soon, as we are set for some really bad weather in New Zealand. Unfortunately, it's looking a bit dire. Let me just check this. I believe it is that one. I think so. Is it that one? Oh, okay. Thanks. Thanks for your... I'm hoping this is the right one. I'm in two minds about it. Of course, I'm sure you'll let me know either way. But this harp to begin with is fantastic. There are no lyrics for it though. I'll try to remember to do lyrics today, okay? Here we go. So gorgeous with these guitar effects and a harp at the start. Thank you, Alan. I appreciate that, bud. Okay, I did automate captions. Okay. Ooh, good, I did have captions enabled. Great. It's so somber, isn't it? It's so wonderful with these cymbal shimmers as well and the total chillness of that low range voice. And that trumpet as well is charming. I like the way it's panned. That call and response between the two is phenomenal. And I'll arrange that as well. Awesome. It's very slow moving, but it's also, it kind of is like a warm blanket, you know? Really subtle guitar lines as a sub layer as well. Nice dimensionality to it. Is this a Chinese flute? I've got the list of different instrument names up there. What instrument is this? Yeah, I was about to say, I'm wondering if it's a sonan. Thank you. I thought it was a Chinese flute. Thanks to Jacob Good, by the way, for providing that comment. I've literally got it posted up there. I've got that printout of the different names of the instruments up on the wall over there. What a wonderful start to a fan request live stream this is. Hey. Very occasional drums allow there to be a total vocal focus in this. What's the song about? It sounds very meditative. The effect on the guitar with the vibrato is wonderful, and the occasional flutes as well are, you know, oddly percussive for such a soft instrument, you know? What a really friendly, pretty song. That was fantastic. Thank you so much to Ellenson for that lovely start to the event by Dongye Song. I don't think I've listened to Dongye Song before, but I want to hear more of them. So I think I'll probably like this track, you know, so I can hear more of them later. That'd be cool. Yep, thank you to Ellenson for that. It's about himself. That's cool, man. That's great. Thank you for sharing that. Because that is the first track for today, which is awesome. Thank you to everyone for your picks, by the way. I am keeping track of them. We do have a few to do, but I'm trying to, you know, as per usual, just keep a good pace with them, you know. But yeah, after that wonderful one by Dongye Song, we've got Narrow Skies, Beacon Lights by Andres. So thank you to Ellenson for the first track, and thank you to Andreas for this one. Track number 2. Very atmospheric as per a lot of Andreas' choices. Released this year. That's wild, man. It's so gorgeous, man. We've had some really pretty tracks so far. Little pitter-patters, lots of dynamic range to them. Wonderful wispy vocals. I wonder how big it's gonna get. Great vocal technique. Fire burns along the shorelines is such a visceral line, but it's delivered so softly and so sweetly that you almost don't take it seriously. I think yours is added Rayquaza. In case it isn't, could have sworn that yours was added. There we go. A very subtle texturing of like a half dozen instruments here with those brasses, the synth pads. Okay. Close your eyes and you will see it. So we're talking about a magical world alternate to the one we're in. I see. Are we going to remain at a similar sort of energy throughout this? With pitter patters linking us along. I mean, it's a really simple 4-chord progression. Oh no, actually there's adjustment to it, never mind, no. I like the fact that we're not just sticking with one bass line the entire time. We're offering to sort of instantiate different concepts to suit the mood and the way the lyrics are going. I think that's really cool. Yes, she's wonderful how she ascends like that. I mean, I'm pretty sure that the audio is fine. I'll check after this. I'm sure that if nobody could hear it, they'd let me know, right? You guys would let me know if there was no audio playing. Good, I'm glad that I'm glad that the audio is fine. I almost had a heart attack then. I mean, those are wonderful modulated vocal melodies there on top of really, really colorful tracks with some extensions there, but I think we just basically stuck to our triads there. A minimalist approach to the percussion so as to not sort of overdo the groove of it, to allow ourselves kind of to float, which I really enjoy. I love the environment that Narrow Skies created. I think that it's a fantastic track, and I'm grateful to you, Andreas, for sending it through for this fan request live stream. I'm just going to make sure for the third time I've added it, I have. Excellent. Hopefully you guys are enjoying tracks like this too. Like, I know that maybe you get the impression that I personally just like metal and stuff, but I like music of all sorts of genres. I even like some country music, depending on how it's done, you know. But yeah, thank you to Andreas for that. Track number 2. We're on to the next one, though. I'm going to check what this is. So this is Jude Chew from Paul7931. Just letting everybody know while I remember that all of your requests have been added. I've been pretty diligent about them today. Yeah, chill stream. Absolutely. No worries at all. I just want to put this through DeepL just because it's all in a language I don't necessarily understand. Ship's Doctor of the Mobius by Jude. But yeah, we got Paul's track now. Let's go. We got lyrics for this one, so I'll turn it over so you guys can look at those. Yeah, so we're getting better at this, aren't we? I'm remembering. Oh, we've got a triplet groove with some jazzy extensions there. We're just putting all the smooth, soft stuff in today, aren't we, Shredders? You guys are just wanting a chill stream. We're getting a chill live stream today. Fantastic use of double tracking there. So wonderfully silky, you know? more intensity with those vocal lines. They're welcome. Oh, an adjustment in the harmony. Cool, cool, cool. Ah, great use of an alternative lead voice. Fantastic decision here. It's like being at a coffee shop, isn't it? I love the dynamic range to the performance. I like that that little tap on the key of that piano there was so light and we're using brushes on that drum kit because I think that's the right choice there. You don't need a hard snare sound at this point. I'd agree with that, Jacob. Yeah, that low end, that very nice quality shimmer. He does suit the low end. Thank you, Robbie. Okay, backing vocals, brass, main, brush drums, a double bass in there, gradual development there, additional layers added. Wonderful there. That was really proficient musicianship. I'm really blown away by what Chu did there. I mean, if this is any indication of the quality of the rest of the album, I would quite like to hear it. So I will like this track too. Remembering everyone, if you want to check out the SP fan request playlist, we now have 457 songs. So you are welcome to, you have a day and a half's worth of songs here. There are hundreds and hundreds of songs for you to listen to if you're interested. So remember, check out the fan request playlist live stream. I think it's in the description of this live stream. So yeah, just in case you want to. But yeah, blown away by that song. Thank you very much to Paul7931 for that. It was a great song. This song will make me want to lounge around all afternoon with a cup of coffee and a muffin. See, Shinyida, I absolutely agree with that. I absolutely agree with that. That's exactly the vibe that we're looking for with this track. That's cool. I'm going to continue to add songs that people request as we go along. And we'll just see how we go, okay? But thank you to everyone's requests so far. Thank you to Paul7931 for that previous one. And now we have Blue Dinner Box with Ethel Cain and American Teenager. So is this going to be different or a similar vibe, I wonder? Oh, there's still a softness to it. Oh, it's quite popular. 12 million plays. That's dope, man. Okay, I wasn't expecting there to be like a sub bass in the drums, but I think the mid-range accent does make sense. Oh, there's lyrics as well for this one. Gotta put the lyrics. There we go. Oh, that's a dark line. Another red heart taken by the American dream. Okay. Okay. So it's got pop, contemporary pop production on it, with some country vibes with the sounds of the production and the drums and everything. This is a deceptive chord progression. It sounds like a lot of pop music I hear on the radio, but the subject matter is so incredibly intense, man. Great use of the accents of those synths on the sides here to brighten it up. I think that's fantastic. Ethel Kane is a phenomenal singer. She has got a really great texture to her voice, but there's also tremendous vocal technique, and she's just absolutely acing this. That head voice, that transition there was flawless. Great pick, Blue in the Box. Interesting tones to the snares. They sound kind of boxy, but I don't necessarily mind that too much. Less of a low end resonance there. No repeat of that. What I like about this is that even though they're repeating the chorus, they've got that arpeggiated lead guitar solo on top. That even as a sub layer is providing that additional bit of extra sort of sass there and zazz to kind of spice it up. Just one extra thing, you know, can make the difference. To be fair, I think this would be a little bit too dark tonally to be put on like mainstream radio. It's very melancholic despite the brightness and the flourish of the harmonies and the instrumental parts. I mean, it definitely would fit on radio stations. I think everything aside from the story would fit well. I just think this would just be a little bit too dark. But then again, like Summer of '69 and etc. You know, like there's lots of songs that are like you think they're one thing and then the story is another. So maybe the lyrics would work well in a radio situation. It's kind of like the balls of this, you know. She's just doing whatever she wants in the face of all the kind of garbage she's having to deal with losing her family and everything like that. You know. It sounds like a terrible time. It's such a fantastic thing to be opened up to someone's world like that. But you still feel their pain in that performance there. It's a wonderful, wonderful combination of different feelings and emotions expressed there, and I'm very impressed. with that track. So I'm gonna like that too. You know, even if I don't like the fact that she lost her brother and everything like that. But thank you to Blue Dinner Box for that wonderful take there. I enjoyed my time with that. We've got Shin Yi Da next though. Smashing our way through these tracks. I'm hoping that I've got the right one here. I'm hoping I do. I mean, we'll find out, right? I think it's this one, right? I mean, you're gonna let me know, right? You're gonna just continue that. Now, what's this one called? So this one here, it says it's sue 5 people, ugly people make a lot of mistakes. I don't know if that's that's correct or not, but that's what the translation is telling me. I think the filtered guitar line works really well with the brightness of her voice. A great unison there, harmonizing flawlessly, clear chemistry between different vocalists. Yep, just slams along with these trumpets, I suppose. Okay, all right. I like the fact we had that brass break. Good to know that the translation is mostly correct, Blue Dinner Box. Thank you for assuring me of that. And the actual meaning means that ugly people are often accused of being extra, you know. Oh, okay. Well, that's good to know. Thank you. I appreciate that. And cheers to the night. Really sneaky extra parts added, you know. Good choice, Shinyida. Oh, we have lyrics. Sorry, guys. It just feels like we've just instantly just added a whole bunch of elements and instruments into this, but we haven't, you know. They've been very careful and calculated about adding the piano and everything else into it, you know, the drums, that groove there. Yep, the head voice transitions are flawless. A lot of the power comes from how tight the two singers are, but that offbeat accent on the open hi-hat, on those ands of the 8th note rhythm on the groove. I mean, I like the fact that there was a drum fill, but clearly the instrumental or the accompaniment part isn't the main focus here. It's meant to be the story that's being told there. Huge sound there, lots of room, lots of air in there from the cymbal parts. It's tremendous. I'm blown away by that. Oh, and the guitar on the right? Absolutely aced it. Excellent production there, the filtering of it. The fact that it's only the right side, so you're like, what's happening next? I mean, I don't mind the fact that there's a lead and it's not taking the precedent, like the main focus. I just love how they've mixed it because that sounded so clean, that single chord. I can tell what kind of guitar it is. It's mixed so cleanly. Like, that's a single chord. Obviously, that's like a Strat or something similar to that. Definitely not a humbucker on that thing, man. Absolutely extravagant, over-the-top distortion. Phenomenal use of auto panning and automation there. Chaotic as hell. I dig it. Did you hear how they actually went up an octave in that last part? The lady, she went up an octave and she had that upper octave as a sub layer in that vocal section. Damn, man, the control there, how tight that is. And I don't think there was any tuning on it. I just think they could genuinely sing, you know? This song will make me want to lounge around all afternoon with a cup of coffee and a muffin. Yeah. It's so relaxing and chill. It's so relaxing and chill. Yeah, I agree with that. I think that the guitar solo is dissonant to sort of contrast. Yeah. I mean, I don't know what the song is about, so I don't know what they're talking about, but I assume there's a reason. I can just imagine it go wee, 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 with the panning knob, with the automation there for that last bit with the guitar. But Shinyuda, sensational choice. Really enjoyed reviewing the tracks that we've had so far. Another one to add to the list. Yeah, so that is added to the it, right? Here we go. Yeah, awesome. So we got the next one, the last of the SP patrons for today, Jacob Good, with Blackout Turnstile. Let's go. What we got next? This is not as chill, is it? This is definitely not as chill. I'm kind of digging that though. I like the mix of the staccatos and the legato passages and the fiddling and a collide, and like it's so deliberate with the way they phrase it. The guitar on the left making you wonder what the hell else is going to happen. It's an unusual tone though. It sounds really clean. I was expecting more grit to it. It's a really tight distorted tone. Are there some more upper level resonances or like lead parts later on? Because I feel like that's almost like they've deliberately filtered the guitar so there's less high end in it. Okay, so allowing room for the shakers and the crash cymbals. Cool. Definitely, I called it. I knew there were lead lines coming out. Nice use of phasing there. Great energy to those vocals. Really convincing. What kind of drum kit are they using for this? Is this like an alternative one? Like, yeah, exactly. How do you make it so clean? Yeah, great. It's so upbeat and so energetic and so charismatic, and I think that what balances it out and makes it all the more adorable and endearing are those synth lead parts on the start, on the top, as well as the phasing there. It was just a little bit too like mid-heavy for me at the start, which made it heavy, but when you had like the cowbells and stuff like that, so I was confused. And now that everything else has come in, it feels a lot more kind of rounded to me, you know? Oh, okay, we've got a breakdown. Damn, man. I don't know how to. It's very alternative. It's very alternative. It's very alternative that. Yeah, I would say it's post-hardcore. It's you know, I don't know. Not that I'm gonna be like elitist about it or anything like that. I think that I liked the way the instrument parts were played. The vocals sounded fantastic on top of it, had a great energy to them. The breakdown of the end kind of went towards that more sort of like hardcore kind of vibe there. It was cool. It was great. Lots of love for what we had here. Thank you to Jacob. Good for the pick with Blackout Turnstile. Still figuring out how I feel about the focus on the alternative percussion with that, but I think it's just their own kind of vibe, and that's cool. Yeah, cheers to all the SP patrons today. Alan Sod Andreas, Paul7931, Blue Dinner Box, Shinyuda, and Jacob Good. Thank you for your SP patron picks for this month's SP patron Etchery Fan Request Patron Edition. If you are watching this and you would like to get custom monthly music reviews of a song of your choice under 7 minutes, please go to the link in the description there to visit the Patreon to support the channel. You'll not only get priority pick in these fan requests, but you'll also be able to get like, again, like custom monthly music reviews of songs that you like, videos dedicated to you. But yeah, with that out of the way, great tracks so far. Just going to look at the comments just before we go into the next section with LC with the next track. They did pack so much into 3 minutes. You're absolutely right. I don't know how they made it sound so clean, LC. I suppose just phenomenal post-production. Chinyuda says, the theme is that there are unique people who do unique things. This is why this guitar solo at the end of the song is deliberately played with a discordant rhythm to echo the theme of the song. Well, that makes sense, man. That makes sense. That's dope. That's dope. I am wondering if we can make this bigger. Yeah, we'll make that bigger. Here we go. But that's awesome. Yeah, thank you for explaining that, Shinyuda. I appreciate the extra context on that. It's really cool. Andreas says here, okay, here we go. Post-rock, post-hardcore punk with interesting percussions. Yeah, absolutely. 10 out of 10. Absolutely. So just going to put that down here. Kind of get that there. Boom, we're good. I think. Have I stuffed it up again? Why? Just go down. Can you not do that? Okay, cool. All right, we're just going to have it like that. Then that's fine. We're good. We figured it out. Yeah, punk rock, post-hardcore punk with interesting percussions. All right, that section feels different than typical punk rock. Cool. Okay. Yeah, no, absolutely. I don't know what genre it is, but I'm sure you guys will figure it out for me. But anyways, we've got LC with Fleetwood Mac. I'm so afraid. Here we go. Let's do it. LC. I'm so afraid. I haven't listened to Fleetwood Mac in a while, if I'm honest, so it's cool to hear a bit more of them. We got lyrics here as well for this, so that's cool. Use of the, I mean, obviously the drummer from Fleetwood Mac is an absolute monster, but just the use of the organs as well, you know, alongside those occasional strum guitar chords and the falsetto voice, head voice. Oh, and beautiful harmonized guitar sound. I wasn't expecting that. There's constant tom work there. Like it's soft, so it's not like relentless or anything like that, but it is very, very involved. I mean, like, you know, black as night, agony's torn in my heart too long, so afraid, slip and I fall and I die. Obviously, this is a dreadful song. It's horrific. It's definitely not feel good, man. The vocalist sounds like they're crying. There's a sizzle to those guitars that is just incredible dissonance. And is that it? Is just the song? Because there's no more lyrics that I can see, man. Phenomenally beautiful harmonized guitar section here. It doesn't necessarily sound like it's mourning. Just accepting the futility of the existence, although there's some major builds which would suggest otherwise, you know? I don't know, man. What do you guys think? LC, what made you want to review this track? Oh, we just got a real fuzzy guitar solo here with some unison bends. I really haven't noticed the bass until this point. I wonder like what their inspiration is. Which album did this come in from? Is this just a general kind of comment on mental health issues, or is it something that's like sort of situational to what they were in at the time? Because there's some major lifts there, the bomb, 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 bomb. There's some major lifts there, but also it's kind of like just the weight of the lyrics with those decisions makes for a really kind of emotionally complex record. And the fact that we had 2 verses of that across a 4-minute 22 piece is incredibly deep. I am nonetheless grateful to you, though, LC, for putting this forward, because I didn't realize that Fleetwood Mac got this dark with what they were about. You know, this is a track after Sugar Daddy. You know, that's quite a tonal or thematic leap, potentially. I don't know if I like it. I don't know if I like it, though. Makes me very sad, you know. I think it's a great track, but I also think it kind of depresses me a little bit, you know? But I can nonetheless appreciate the musician. I feel emotion instrumentals, like, I think it's got great freeform with the way that it's structured and it progresses. I mean, it's a split in 2, isn't it? I'm just not sure why they put this at the end of the album, their self-titled album. Is this a statement on how they thought they'd end up? Is it a statement on their success as a band and their ability or inability to continue after X amount of albums? Is this about their band? Or about themselves as human beings? Because I think that the way the music kind of, I could argue it's probably about the band itself, how they were kind of wondering how they were going to continue. It is interesting though, for sure. But yeah, I just haven't listened to enough Fleetwood Mac to really make a comment on how this compares to the general discography. But I'm glad that they do face some darker topics in this. I think this is so emotionally authentic. It's wonderful, but it's also a shame that they felt like that. And the song itself, just I like the combination of those really kind of busy, you know, those really busy tom parts with with the guitar, occasional leads crying out alongside the tone of the vocals, and the bass just kind of trying to provide some sort of support, you know. But yeah, I'm really starting to lose my mind with these nano left panels. So, but we've got LC. Thank you for that choice there. I think I need more time to review a track like this. I need more time to focus on it and sort of like dissect it. I don't think that's the kind of track you can do like a casual listen to anyways, but I'm still nonetheless appreciative that you put it forward. It might even be something like I might even review a Fleetwood Mac album in future just out of curiosity's sake, you know. We've got a long year this year. I want to do a lot of different albums, but thank you LC for that choice. We've got on Mabala next with Janabi, A Thought on Autumn Night. What have we got here? What is this? Incredibly different tone automatically. Oh, it's Korean. That's cool. Is that correct? Is it Korean? Yeah, this is a lot more soothing. I like the fact this guitar focused. It has a kind of a claw hammer technique to it. Fantastic, really tight melodies here vocally. Very wispy tone to it. You know, we're very gentle and very kind of warm and cuddly at this point. There we go. Yeah, bringing in the drums as well. Natural development, fairly predictable, but nonetheless pleasant to listen to. We got some woodwinds as well. Lots of different little textures going in here. It's really clever. I mean, like, it's predominantly vocal focused, but at the same time, I think that it's great with these legato, sort of flowy string passages. It's very dreamlike, very soothing, you know? A Thought on an Autumn Night. Oh, we got that chord progression here. That's cool. Have we got no wobbly effect on the vocals, though? Okay, got a lot going on, actually. Kind of quiet now. Great decision having the guitar unified with those vocals there as well. Just strengthens that effect they're going for. Yeah, there's absolutely no sleeping on this track. There's no point where the vocals are naked. They are dedicated. They're absolutely dedicated to having the organ coming in after that stop there. A lot of the time, people would just go for only the vocals there, but they didn't want to do that there. They wanted to go for everything. And Sup Junchi Huang, how you doing? I'm glad it sounds really good live on Mabala. That's dope. That's awesome. Farewell, farewell. And a little twinkle and a sparkle and a stardust, man. That's great. I would appreciate not having the track change immediately a few seconds before it's meant to end, but that's just what it is. We've got A Thought on an Autumn Night added to the playlist. I would like, personally, my main comment is to understand how they would perform it live, because there are just so many different instruments, like the woodwinds and the string sections and the bass and the guitar and and drums and then the vocals and then the choir. Like, how would they be able to fit all of this into a live performance? Is this different for each track? Do they have different textures, or is this the scope of his stuff a lot of the time? I'm very curious. This is a dope track, man. This one was just really fascinating to me. You know, great, sick, awesome, good choice, Amabala. Thank you for your time. We've got you next. You with Kisoku Band, Seisyun Complex. Boom. Actually, I'll just like keep that going. Junshi Huang says, is the song list prepared before the live broadcast, or can it be reacted according to our comment? People come to the live stream at 5 p.m. New Zealand time on Saturdays bi-weekly, and they request tracks for me to review. Yeah, we don't record these and then post them. This is like a live stream. So I've gotten all of your requests today. So if you want to be a part of these fan request live streams, come to the one on 5 p.m. New Zealand time on Saturdays. We'll be doing a different album next. We won't be doing one next week, but there might be one the week after. I'm just not sure yet, and I don't want to commit until I know. But yeah, that's how it works. And so I've got to continue. There's a lot of thought put into different chord progressions and how they go with each other, and there's a great unison with the chords. Like much of a guitar line, but that sweep there that they were doing was absolutely sensational. As a guitar teacher, I understand that much in there to appreciate. I'm sure you guys who have watched. Is this on Crunchyroll? Because I remember asking above. If someone can confirm, I would quite like to watch this anime. I'd be really keen to review more of this kind of music. Thank you to you. Thank you to you for putting us forward. It's awesome. I'm gonna add this to the bottom. There we go. Thank you. Where do we get up to? We've done quite a few tracks here relative to where we're up to. You know, we are making reasonable progress. I can't guarantee I'll get all these done today, but I'll do my best, okay? We're going to do as many as we can. But that was awesome, so thanks to you for that. We've got a fantasy next. Thank you, Bochi the Rock. Dope. So I'm going to be watching Bochi the Rock tonight, probably with my lady friend. That should be good. Should be good. Come join the Discord page, the SP Discord, because then we can talk about Bochi the Rock. Legitimately, I'm keen to talk about anime. You guys can show me some music animes on Discord if you want. Links in the description for the SP Discord as well. Yeah, man. Anyone can request. Yeah, man. Yeah, anyone can request their favorite song as long as it's under 5. Yeah, anyone can request for their favorite song. It's chill, man. We've got a Suicide Machine with Death. Okay, let's go. Bit of death metal. Bit of death metal, man. What a switch, dude. Ooh. Dude, Suicide Machine. I don't even think you can say suicide in a YouTube title without stuff getting demonetized. Oh, we got lyrics though, right? The drum work is absolutely phenomenal. I love those double kicks, dude. And those guitar riffs as well. Whoever says we don't have a range in these requests is clearly missing. Oh, those tritones, they're sensational. Oh. It's so quick though. And I like that they don't kind of fall into the clutch of needing to... Tempo shift, groove change. I request to die with dignity. Is that too much to ask, Suicide Machine? So, yeah, wow. And the growly, visceral vocals there are... It's... Sure, man. I'll check. I wouldn't mind doing an anime fan request live stream. I wouldn't mind doing that, but I'll double check, okay? I'll double check. I don't want to commit until I know I can do it, you know? Oh, excellent. Phenomenal lead section, actually. It's ferocious and chaotic, but it's... The drums are not ridiculous, dude. Those are 30 seconds, dude. And like the post-production of just those vocals on the side of the headphones is so creepy, dude. So creepy, man. I'm back to that harmonized motif with the guitarist there. Can't deny it's creative. Lots of variation to the text performance there, the composition. And the gallops. You gotta be honest, this would be pretty sick to see live, right? Can you imagine seeing these musicians play like this live? It's ridiculous, dude. Fantasy, man. Wow, dude. We didn't just bring metal to the live stream today. We brought death. My lord. And we haven't just got one. Unknown's Racer is also from Death as well. So apparently we've got a few Death fans in the audience. So that's sick, man. Thank you for your choice, Fantasy. I had a great time with that. Human Deluxe version. It's wild, dude. Yeah, I'm gonna confirm before I commit to an anime song review live stream. But the next live stream we do on like the 18th is not going to be a fan request. It's going to be an album review. And yeah, so we've got an album review next week. And I'll do the thing for that soon. Just assume there will be a live stream on the 18th, okay? I think we've already got one here. Yeah, we go. Yeah. But good job, Fantasy, with that. What are we up to now? Yeah, we got Unknown Racer, Lack of Comprehension. And lots of variety today, for sure. Lack of Comprehension from Unknown Racer. So it's a lot more somber than the previous track. Maybe that like, because I did enjoy my time with Death. Oh, cool. Sick, man. Oh, this is actually sick, dude. Immediately. Oh. It was so beautiful for a moment. I liked that because it reminded me a lot of like the new metal and kind of the kind of stuff happening in the 2000s. Kind of melodic death metal from it. Oh, it's ferocious, dude. It's absolutely overwhelming, dude. Sup, Leon? How you doing, buddy? Welcome to the middle live stream. Ooh. I mean, like, for stuff that's lack of comprehension, thriving on your cliche, compelled by self-resentment, the music kind of just goes with its own direction, dude. There's a weird beauty to how the harmonies resolve themselves and flutter, but it's still so sad and so angry and so, like, demented. But give that drummer a raise, dude. Like, he is carrying the band right now, man. Although the rhythm guitars are pretty ridiculous as well. And just the change there to triplets at a different tempo, like, you had to be so tight as a band to pull that off, man. So tight as a band to pull that off. And it's not completely random. They do repeat sections there to suit the verses. Oh, dude. Right before your very eyes, a reflection of the mistakes to the end you will deny your help and ending of a life. Lacking in comprehension. Thriving on your cliche, compelled by self. Dude, this is such heavy stuff. And the music matches it so effortlessly. But they're so incredible as musicians. Even if you might not necessarily like how it sounds from a tonal perspective, even if you might not necessarily like what the lyrics are telling you, we've all got to admit that they're pretty ridiculous. They're sensational musicians, aren't they? Sensational musicians. Anyways, thank you to Unknown Racer and Fantasy for your death picks today. I'm really happy with that. It's been good to listen to more of Death. It makes me want to sort of pick up their albums. I'll be honest, I haven't really listened to much of Death, but I do want to hear more of them. I grew up with like, Metallica and Megadeth and Anthrax and stuff like that and Slayer, but Death were like the unofficial fifth, I think. So I want to hear more of that, okay? But anyways, Kisei with cheer 10. Just gonna make sure I added that to the list. I have now added to the list, and I'll add this one to the list too. Complete different vibe shift, but that's fine. Okay, we got some interesting sort of work with the guitars, strings. I haven't heard Cheer Chin before, I don't think. I like the unison she has with those guitars and the way they're strummed. Brum, 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 brum. I think it's really charming, you know, really charming. I'm glad she's got a recognizable voice because I like the sound of her voice and I quite like to get more acquainted with it. It's so effortless how she glides up to her higher range there. So scintillating on top of these orchestral string parts. And the drums are so chill, but it works so well, man. Oh, we got lyrics for this one too, haven't we? Here we go. Don't worry, I remembered. So this song is called Decay, apparently. Which is kind of sad when you think about it, you know? Great call and response with those guitars, though. Yep, nailed it. Oh, great change in chord progression there. I'll bring it down a little bit. More of that, please. Big finish. Big finish, guys. Yeah, baby, that's it. Oh, that's wonderful. And that synth as well? With the phasing, it's such a cool little idea. Such a classy thing as well to just let yourself just tell your story and bow out to let the rest of the instrumentation hang in there. That's probably one of my favorite tracks off of this entire live stream at this point. I'm blown away by her. I would like to know what the song is about. So I've already added it. What? What was the song about? If you can just help me figure that out, okay? Because I'd quite like to know. You waking up, Nushk? Hey? You doing well, puss? Oh, I don't want to disturb you. You have to get used to eating your new foods. Hey. Leon Y. Cool. Thank you, Leon. Cool. Thank you very much. Awesome. Yeah. I think she's one of the best creative female singers in China. Well, that's good to know. Are they still going? I'd quite like to know more about them, eh? But we've got Lanny1185 now with the next track, thanks to Kisei for the previous one. I have. Yeah, she's over. My cat's over here, Nushka. She's having a sleep though, so I don't want to wake her up, okay? Don't know if you can see that. Hang on, I'll get rid of this. Can you see that? That's Nushka. That's Nushka. She's my cat. She's a very good cat. Okay, she's just having a sleep over there, so I'm just gonna leave her to it. Okay, we've got to get to Jim Tang's one. Here we go. With Hell. Wow. Okay. Oh, okay. We're going for some intense stuff. Okay, so this is a later track. Okay, so fairly easy to follow production here. Vocal chops on the sides. Oh, good choice with that change there, shift in the harmony. Unpredictable, I like it. Got lyrics as well for this. I like the use of the English in this to kind of help me get the rough estimation of what it's about, but also I really appreciate the fact that we've got 3 different chord progressions in this track. We aren't just sleeping on a main motif here. We're going, okay, yeah, I know that we could just make a really catchy idea and concept and play it out for like 4 minutes. But no, we will get one. We want to have it more sort of tailored to the different things we're talking about. Great choice, Lanny1185. Thank you for putting that through. Great use of the Moog synth there, man. It's dope. Okay, learn the drums. I think those are acoustic drums as well. They're fantastic samples if they are. Nice bit of variation there on the cymbal hits. GM nailing her vocals on top. Oh, we're doing the call and responses, okay. Afterthoughts. These synths are very fiery and spicy, and there's a bit of distortion. It kind of just sounds like you're standing on burning coals a little bit, you know? Okay, interlude section. Oh, little synth solo as well. Lots of range here instrumentally. I mean, I still prefer Bubble. That is still my favorite GM song, but this is still pretty good, man. I'm digging it. There's not been a song that GM has made since Bubble that's really made me... I love the way that she sings in English. I really adore it. I think that it's really charming. It's because I just it's really helpful for someone like me, you know, because there's a lot of English speakers who'd love to be able to appreciate this music, and we don't need to understand everything. Just give us a basic concept of it, you know, so that we can have more of a feeling of it, you know. Oh, key change. I mean, it's another way of recycling it and making it work. I mean, it works. I'm not mad about it. I mean, I like the use of the synth sequences there. The bass and the drums are fantastic. The vocals are tremendous as well. She's clearly a really talented singer and really experienced at this point. The use of difference of like kind of like a wispy kind of. Sorry, I'm going to go back a little bit and let that play out because I feel like I interrupted that. Let me just hear that a little bit more. Beautiful. Yeah, no, that's wonderful. She's really good at matching the intensity of the vocal line with how she wants to sing. And yeah. And just the production itself was fantastic. Different sort of chord progressions and bass lines and variations in the drumming, etc. You know, there's everything you want in a track here. So I'm happy with that. That was a good track. Lanny1185 says, you should really check out her newest album, Revelation. This is just chapter 2 of 14. She did a whole album all related to one story. The MVs and the music all connect together, telling a whole unique story. Not only that, she has all different kinds of genres in all 14 songs. When watching the MVs together, it's like a puzzle. It eventually connects to each other at the end. It's really like watching a mini movie. I wouldn't mind doing that. I know that from experience that she does that. If I was to review the videos, review the music and have the videos, the music could get blocked automatically. Like the review would get blocked because it's not allowed. Any review of this video is not allowed. It's gotten blocked whenever I've tried to review any of this stuff in particular. So, but I could probably watch it in my own time. But thank you to Lanny1185 for your pick. It was tremendous. With GM Tang and Hal, we now have Katanagi. Oh, hang on. And Kisei says, the Cher Shen song is about expect to die with a lover. Well, thank you. I did kind of get those vibes from it, but it's a very deep song, that Cher Shen one. I'm happy with it, though. I think that they've both done tremendous jobs with it. We have really solid songs so far. Continuing with Katanagi, I hope with this. It's nice to have David Bowie, yeah. It does sound like it was recorded in 1972, but I just think it has a nice sort of old-timeish kind of feel to it. Do we have lyrics for this? We do, don't we? How the toms are filtered and panned there is fantastic. They just go between the sides of the headphones. The stereo field is tremendous. Such cool stuff being done, especially for that point in time where a lot of the technology that we take for granted nowadays wasn't available. The church of man love is such a holy place to be. Make me, baby, make me know you really care. Put your ray gun to my head. Really creative lyrics, for sure, man. The brass and the woodwinds and the harmonized solo section? My lord, man, we're getting spoiled today. Modulation of that riff's dope, man. There's a focus of like the hi-hats and stuff on that right side, which is tripping me out because it makes me feel like my left side has got hearing damage. I mean, he was a fantastic singer and he clearly had his music theory and composition down. Freak out on a moon age daydream. Like, the lyrics are incredibly creative, you know? It's such a cool way of exploring love, you know? It's just, you know, it's so cool, man. And guitar solo, man. Half of the course, but welcome. That was an incredibly articulate guitar solo as well. It's just like a whap, 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 whap. Sounds like a laser beam going pew, 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 pew. You know what I mean? Maybe I should just take my headphones off. I'm just tripping out here. But that was incredibly creative. Like, honestly, like for the 70s, with the technology they had back then, they were pulling on some wild stuff. And this was all recorded to tape. Like, they had to record each of these individual textures and like map them out one at a time. Like, obviously they could multi-track, but at the same time, you couldn't like just fix it in post. You had to get it nailed. So for them to be able to get this performance put out there in a way that is such high caliber is incredibly impressive. It's no wonder that David Bowie became incredibly successful, you know. Anthony Kong says, I see my song finally. Yep, it's there. Andreas says, long time not hearing David Bowie. Reminds me of Space Oddity, Ground Control to Major Tom. Absolutely, which is another great song from David Bowie. Another one. And then Katanagi says, David Bowie is playing a fictional character called Ziggy Stardust in this whole album. Absolutely. And I think that that's like another thing I want to sort of like, wow, my hairline is an absolute mess at the moment. It's something I want to sort of talk about. Wow. Yeah, no, sorry, guys. I know it's probably a little bit. Do I want to go here? What am I doing? What am I doing my hair at the moment? Basically, how do I say it? Wow. I'll fix it in post. I think a lot of musicians nowadays miss the part where they need to make their stuff interesting, not just from like a musical perspective, but also from a storytelling perspective. This is just a really fun journey they're going on. They're not just talking about their relationships. They're not just talking about, oh, my dad was mean to me when I was a kid or something like that. He's making an entire world to encapsulate you in. You've got to just make it extra, you know what I mean? There's a time and place for that kind of more serious, heavy stuff, more sort of straightforward stuff, but I think there's also nuance there. So thank you very much to Katanagi for that choice. Wonderful. We're going to continue with this track here. Sweet John and Wah Wei. Oh, it's going around the headphones. Okay. Oh, incredibly interesting with the panning of those synth parts. Kind of like a satellite, you know? Going around your head. There's some arguing parts here. There's like the guitar that's kind of going counter to another one, and then the vocals going in their own sort of position, and then of course the synth. Phenomenally fascinating from like a composition perspective. Oh, lyrics, right? Here we go. Caught ya. Oh, it's great to have like is this Wah Wei at this part? Sweet John and Wah Wei as the featured artist? Oh, nice work having the percussion at this point. Makes sense for a chorus, I suppose, you know? The little clocks and glocks and little sounds of reverb and delay in there. Incredible. And like the attention to detail with the production and automation and panning of things in the stereo field there, how things go around, especially with that synth at the start there. It's absolutely luxurious. I don't think we know how lucky we are in this day and age to be able to do what we can with music and software and everything like that, you know? I think this is Touch and Keying, Rob, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, Touch and Keying, Rob. Thank you for this choice. It's a fantastic song. Her voice is absolutely angelic, dude. Really great match for the components they've got within this mix. Dreamy, lovely use of reverb there. It's like lovingly textured. There's so much going on with like the guitars and then those sort of sequences synths and then the bass and everything like that. Great adjustment of groove with the percussion as well. Yeah. I think they are going in like a polyrhythm, right? That's a polymeter or polyrhythm going on with those two guitar parts. It's just innately intricate and technical off the bat, and it works so well. It's because it's not in unison. Our brains, I think, and maybe it's just me. When two guitar parts are doing something different, but coming back together occasionally, my brain is like, wait, this is interesting because it's not in unison. There is adjustment there. And it sets expectations that the music is probably inherently going to be more interesting because of that. You know what I mean? You know, let there be a bit of dissonance there, even rhythmically or with the... Well, this is probably one of the strongest tracks I've heard today. So thank you very much for touching King Rub for this wonderful choice. There we go. Add it to the fan request playlist. And did I like it though? I have liked it. Why is the third outstanding Chinese creative female singer heard today? Yeah. Absolutely amazing. Honestly, like stoked. Lots of really great singers today. There's not been any weak points at all. Enjoyed them. It's great. Thank you to everyone for your picks so far today. We're about 20 minutes out from the end of the live stream, so we'll be finishing up quite soon. We got Anthony Kong. No, we haven't. No, we have got Anthony Kong. Yeah, this is their song. There we go. Yeah, Rong Hao Lee. Yeah, let's go, man. Let's do it. Oh, some future bass parts. Okay. Okay, that's dope. That's cool. Little ticking there. It's very 80s, isn't it? Very 80s sounding with these synth strings. I've heard this song before, actually. Is this a cover of someone else's song? Or is this an original? I called it. I knew that was a cover. Be proud of me, guys. I recognized a Beyond song. I prefer the Beyond version, but I think that that's still doing an okay job. The vocals are fine, but I don't like the accompaniment. I think it's a little bit too clean. But then I'd probably need a reminder of what the original was like, to be fair. I mean, like, the mixing is absolutely tight, and I think that Rong Hao Lee has got a great voice and is absolutely slamming it here. For the style of music we are going for here, that contemporary pop R&B kind of vibe, I think it works well. I think he's trying to make it his own, which is a smart move. Oh, great adjustment there. Great, a different sort of approach to that. Now be aware that I'm only going for 5 minutes, okay? So the length of these picks are usually 5 minutes. So we probably won't get the whole song today, but I will listen up until the 5-minute mark, okay? That's just a rule I have with these reviews. I try to stop at 5 so we get through a lot of tracks, you know? Nothing wrong with hearing Lover on Valentine's Day. Sorry, before we continue, I just want to sort of give a shout out to that lift there vocally and how the synth came to match him and how it just elevated it. I do like the fact we're going into a key shift here. He's earned it, I think, at this point. Call and response, great development here, smart move. Guitar solo. Good we get to enjoy some of this. So this is Lee Rong Hao playing the guitar, isn't it? Yeah? I remember someone saying that Rong Hao Lee plays the guitar and they do it quite well. I'm glad to hear the pronunciation was good. Oh, okay. Okay, there's debate about the pronunciation. Is he improvising this, or is this like loyal? Is this loyal to the original? Cool, so he's riffing over top of some of the melodic motifs throughout the track. That's good. Oh yeah, no, he's good. Ooh. We're gonna have to stop at 5. Sorry, people. We got to stop at the 5-minute mark, but I'm really blown away by that. Thank you to Anthony Kong for putting that choice forward. That's I think it's definitely it's a fantastic cover. I think that yeah. It's a shame that this is the least listened to track off the album. Oh no, second least. I think that it's a really good cover of it. He's attempted to make it his own. I think that it's technically damn near flawless. And the phrasing that lead solo is very respectful to the original. He's not just saying, look how I can shred, you know? But yeah, Paul7931 says this Beyond album is very classic. Yeah. We're actually due for a... How do I do that? Yeah. Yeah, we're going to probably be reviewing a Beyond album this year, as we're due for one. We've got a few people that we can review again. So I would like to review another one this year. But we'll see how we go, okay? It's still the start of the year, okay? Trying to take it nice and slowly, not overcommitting on anything. It'll be chill. I'll let you guys talk about the pronunciation stuff, as I don't know how to pronounce it properly. I can't be the judge of that. But thank you, Anthony. We got this track next. Oh, we got Zhang Yusheng. Now, who is this individual? Sake and Food to Cater. Thank you for this pick. Thank you for this pick, Zhang Yusheng, Stefan Hart. I'm unsurprised that we have had some Zhang Yusheng today. He gets requested about as much as a lot of the other people we work with nowadays. Hang on, sorry, that's not correct. Oh, this is really charming off the bat. Interesting use of percussion there. Oh, his voice. It's so distinctive, man. Bam, 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 bam. Hey. It's very 90s, isn't it? It's very upbeat and charismatic. Yep. Phenomenal piano work there with those little licks there. I don't know, man. I don't know if it's related, eh? Oh, he had me then. I was like, wait, is the song over? That's cool. Oh, lyrics. Sorry, guys. Here you go. Lyrics. Again. Yeah. I'm just gonna keep listening to this track anyways. Let me know, okay? He's so like upbeat and positive and like cheery about it, man. I love his attitude. The work with the hi-hats are very simple parts and the clicks as well. And saxophones, dude. And saxophones. Saxophones, dude. Thank you. Coming in with the saxophone solo, my dudes and dudettes. Okay, I get it. We're bringing it back up. Sorry, was that a violin? Was that a violin? Did I think that was a saxophone? I'm so... Man, I really gotta double check my my ears, man. I gotta check my ears, dude. That I have. Whoops. My bad. Still sounded dope though, eh? Thank you, Shinyida. I appreciate you filling me on that. I like the fact that he's got this interesting way of phrasing himself. He's like having a conversation with the listener, you know, alongside those chilled guitar arpeggios on the sides. What can't the guy play at this point, you know? Damn, man, what an absolute banger. I adore that. He doesn't have a weak track. All of his tracks are dope as far as I'm concerned. I haven't listened to a song and been like, what the hell is going on, you know? Thank you for everyone letting me know that OBS had reconnected. I think we're okay now. Shinyida says, the lyrics of the song are, the earth is full of air pollution and will wish someone would take him to the moon to get away from the chaos of the earth. Yeah, to be honest, it'd be quite nice to get away from the pollution of the earth. I can feel that. Leon, Nushka is having a sleep, man. I don't want to wake her up when she's sleeping, man. She's not got a great attitude when she gets up. But that's okay. Piano, guitar, violin, drums, all of them are self-taught. That blows me away. What an incredibly talented musician Zhang Yuxing is. It's sensational, you know? Thank you for that pick from Sake and Food to Keita. This is the final track. Track of last track of the night, guys, from Torres W. First Death, TK from Sigur. Okay, this will be the last track for tonight. I gotta go get some food. I hope you guys have a fantastic weekend. But one more song to finish us off. Thank you to all of you who have been around for this SP Fan Requests number 30. It's crazy we've had this many, but it's been an absolute pleasure. Yeah, we're going to open that up, though. What a banger to finish it off with, man. Thank you to Torres. Big one to finish off, man. Ooh, okay. Oh, buddy. It's ferocious. Do we have lyrics? Oh, the head voice? Sorry. Head voice. What? Who is this man and how does he do that? I love how energetic and vibrant and full of life it is, man. When the vocalist is just doing their thing, their best thing on top. But the guitars, the drums are frenetic, the bass as well. And just the dubstep section now. Nice way of bringing down the mood a little bit just to allow for a change in energy levels. I think that a chorus would be less effective if it was like that the whole time. Yeah, those portamento bass synths, man. It's just unreal, man. He just likes. I like the vocals because they're so chaotic and they work well with the first death and the devil and the evil and everything like that, you know. But it's okay if people disagree, man. That's the beauty of subjectivity in music. Can you hear the tappy guitar parts in the background? That wild, dude. Because what he's doing is he's tapping and rolling and sliding up as he taps and on the fretboard. And just having that be musical is enough without having it sort of synchronized alongside so well and harmonizing with everything else. It's fairly over the top, though. I can imagine there's some people who might think this is a little bit too much, you know? The drums. The power and force and just the intensity is what a track to finish on, man. I love it. And the synths, man. Octopedals. Oh, it's wonderful, man. Yeah, no, I would agree with that, you. I like there's like an order to the chaos that I really enjoy. And I'm so thankful to Torres W. You want to come and say hi, Nushk? Good girl, hello. Ow. What are you doing? Why you be grumpy? Why you be grumpy? We're going to say goodbye to the people. We're going to say goodbye. You want to go back to sleep? You want to go back to sleep? She wants to go back to sleep. She had woken up, but she wants to go back to sleep now. She can go back there. There you go. Good girl. Yeah, you want to go back, you. Good girl. Good kitty. Look, guys, thank you so much for a wonderful fan request live stream. It's been great to review all of your tracks. We will be doing another one of these probably closer to the end of the month, but I will confirm. Join SP Discord to chat about music. If you want to come along next week, we've got a live stream for a King Cobra album review. I can't guarantee everyone will like it, but it's something I've been meaning to do for quite a while. And the final thing that I want to say is that if you want custom monthly music reviews of songs like this, if you want me to review songs for you, please do not go. Hang on. Please do not go through Fiverr for fan request videos. Don't go through Fiverr if you want me to review songs that you like, okay? If you want me to review songs for you, create videos like the SP Patreon videos, please go to my SP Patreon page, the Patreon, links in the description, and get your custom monthly reviews there, okay? It's half the price. I don't want you guys paying $25 per month for like a song review. That's for people who are like got professional music careers and stuff like that. I just go to the Patreon, okay? If you want to get fan requests, all right? But obviously, it doesn't matter whether you're an SP patron or not. You're more than welcome to come to the fan request live streams. And thank you for your wonderful choices. Thank you also to Shen Yida. Thanks so much for this generous donation. I will go celebrate it. It with my girlfriend. Thanks so much for this generous donation. Sorry, guys. Donation. I will go celebrate with my girlfriend. Yeah, no, Fiverr takes 20%, but I just don't want you guys going through Fiverr. It's too expensive. I don't want you guys feeling like you should have to pay $25 for a song review. Just join the Patreon for $12 USD per month. It's better. And the videos also go up on YouTube as well. But anyways, look, thank you very much for coming along to this fan request live stream. Hopefully you enjoyed it. If you did, please like and subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next live stream next week, okay, for the album review. Spiderhands Out. Thank you to Shen Yida for that for that generous donation. I really appreciate it. Hopefully you guys have a fantastic Valentine's Day too, all right? Go celebrate with your loved ones, your family, and most importantly, go have fun. Spiderhands Out. 3, 2,